Hare Krishna. So the sixth offense is to give some interpretation under the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. It is observed that whenever we are knowing the meaning of something which we are chanting or reading, then it is easier to grasp and also easier to assimilate. Like we may recite some verses of Bhagavad Gita and we may not know what are those verses. But right now, since all of you have read Bhagavad Gita, understood Bhagavad Gita to some extent, when you chant the verses of Bhagavad Gita, you really feel, oh, this is something I'm able to understand now. And then you are able to relate with Bhagavad Gita in a much better way than previously when you used to read in childhood or when you used to try to learn Bhagavad Gita. So it's natural that when we understand a subject matter, it's not just about this is a general principle, this is about any mathematical problem or anything in life. If we understand the technicalities of it, it becomes easier to relate, right? If we understand the technicalities of a smartphone, then it becomes easier to handle it, relate with it. So many of the acharyas, many of the scriptures have given lot of proper interpretation of the holy names, but then there are also wrong interpretations of the holy name of the Lord. And that's how we should understand that we should not try to unnecessarily misinterpret the holy name. We should always depend on the scriptures of what scriptures are telling us what is the meaning of the holy name. The holy name is the name of Krishna. But the meaning of chanting holy name is we are calling out to Krishna for help. Now, why do we require help? One may think, oh, I have a beautiful bungalow, I have a 2 BHK flat, 3 BHK flat, everything is nice and all these things are going on nice. Why do I need help? We must understand that we need help because we are in this samsara dava nalalidhaloka, this fire of material existence. And this ahankar, this ego, makes us feel that I am so great and this world is so nice. Or this world may not be nice, but because I am so great, I can work hard to make this world nice. But we must understand under the basis of Bhagavad Gita that this world can never be made nice. This is Dukkhalayam. Not because Krishna made it Dukkhalayam, but because the people who are come, the souls who have come from spiritual world to material world, they have made it Dukkhalayam. Because when Krishna came 5,000 years ago, this world was, wherever Krishna went, Vrindavan and Dwaraka, it was a festival. Sukadeva Goswami says that when Krishna was there, every day to see Krishna is just a festival of eyes. Nitya Uschavam Natatrapur Rishibhi, that Natatrapur, one will not get satiated just by seeing Krishna, and just seeing Krishna is Uschavam, Nitya Uschavam. So when Krishna is there in our life, then our life is Nitya Uschavam, always a festival. But when Krishna comes out of our life, then our life becomes Nitya Dukkham, eternally miserable. Or the material world is material world because we have rejected Krishna, we have defied Krishna, we are denying the existence of Krishna. That is how material world is samsara dava nalalid haloka. We should understand, just like if I sit in a room and say that why sun is not coming, covering all the windows and doors, then it is not the fault of the sun. It is our fault that we are covering ourselves from the sun. Similarly, the miseries of this world are because we are trying to defy and deny and reject Krishna in our life. And that's how, because we have rejected Krishna, the correct interpretation of the holy name of Krishna or Hare Krishna is to call out Krishna fervently for help. Oh Krishna, I have done a mistake. I accept that I have done a mistake. I agree that I have done a mistake. But here I am calling out to your holy name, calling out to you through chanting of your holy name to help me come out of this most miserable existence. This is the interpretation of chanting of Hare Krishna, which all our acharyas have spoken out. And especially Srila Prabhupada used to always tell that the meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is that, O Radhe, O Krishna, O energy of the Lord Radharani, O Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, please deliver me from the clutches of Maya. Please engage me in your service so that I can give resignation to the service of the material energy. So it's a fervent call to Krishna and Radharani to help us come out of this miserable material existence and be engaged in their service and live eternally with them in Sri Vrindavan Dham. So beyond any of this interpretation is actually a misinterpretation. And that's how when we chant the holy name of the Lord, within our mind, this emotion should arise, and that emotion is being spoken in Sishtastakam as Ai Nanda Tanuja Kinkaram. Can you show this verse? Ai Nanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Budher. Ai Nanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitam Mam Vishame Bhavam Budho. O Nanda Tanuja. I means like that. When you are in pain, how do you call out? Ah, ah, like that. Nanda Tanuja, O son of Nanda, O Krishna, and Kinkaram, I am your servant. I am your servant. Kinkara means Kinkarati. I am your servant. Do you know I am your servant? Patitam mam bhavam budho. But I have fallen in this bhavam budha, in this great ocean of misery. And I am your servant. Please pick me up. Kripaya taba pada pankaja. Give me the lotus feet, your lotus feet. Because in your lotus feet, I can just put myself on your lotus feet and I can start floating in this bhavam buddhi, in this material ocean, right? And then when I am delivered from this, I just want to be a dust at your lotus feet always. So this is the mood that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all our acharyas have explained about meaning of the chanting of Hare Krishna, and we should not try to give some interpretation, this, that misinterpretation to the chanting of the holy names. It is a fervent call to Srimati Radharani and Krishna for helping us come out of this miserable material existence and being placed at their lotus feet as in their eternal service in eternal Dham Shri Vrindavan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Harinama Prabhu ki jai, Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.